It's waiting for us. Hold on. Telling our followers that we're going live. There we go.
Yes, ma'am.
Should be able to come up now. There we are. Awesome.
Bye.
Life. Oh, this is
Community coffees.
community coffee. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great.
We're waiting for the music to get turned down a little bit.
Well, they should be able to hear us pretty well.
Sure.
So they won't be able to get the music as much.
As
good.
Um, welcome to Monday.
Welcome to Monday. I said it's sunny in Seattle. Apparently, this is overcast with some sun peeking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it sunny.
I'm gonna call it sunny. Hi, I'm Leslie Shore.
I'm Shanleigh Thomson.
And this is Lunchtime Live. We are live from Urban Family in Ballard.
That we are.
Today, and we talk about stuff in the beer industry here in the Pacific Northwest, as well as around the place.
Leo's having trouble getting.
Leo, it's on
No,
Shan.
he can't hear us. Oh, I can't text
Yeah,
you
you're
back,
right.
so
Sorry.
he'll figure it out.
I hope he figures it out.
He'll figure it out. Yeah, welcome to a beautiful day in Seattle. We are at Urban Family.
Yes.
The coffee place. Urban
Yes.
Family
Yes.
/ Urban Family.
We're doing, I started off with an Americano. The coffee here at Urban Family is supplied by Onda Coffee Roasters.
Nice.
So Onda is a local coffee roaster. They work with single origin farms, and they also do profit sharing with the farms where they purchase the beans in Central and South America. So they have a pretty great coffee program themselves, and yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here, and I'm gonna get a coffee after this too. And we're gonna be talking to Theo later.
Yes.
This is very exciting because they've got a lot of new developments here at Urban Family. I mean, they keep doing things. It's like Aslan. Like every other day, I'm like, there's a new Aslan brewing, which is great. Don't get me wrong, I love it. We were just over there too.
Yes.
And like, just rock and roll.
The Fremont location. we were
Fremont.
at.
Yeah, I mean, I just love seeing in this time of, as we've said before on the podcast, like the downturn that, you know, doom and gloom that exists. But then it's like, well, yeah, but some of the people, I mean, yes, but there's good things going on too. So we have to remember that.
Yes.
I have to remember there are good things going on, and some people are expanding, and it's exciting, and it's, yeah. She's got the agenda because I'm just here as a personality hire. I will draw attention to my hat today, and I will be trying to make more effort to be showing different styles of hats. This is my Manitoba Brewers Guild hat. This is my bias, my not bias. Can't see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've dug this out because I've got so much shit. And we've
How
got
much
Bobby Wood
swag
here.
does everyone have, though? Seriously.
Bobby Wood, nothing but respect.
The background noise is a lot louder than your voices. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Bobby. We're
working on it.
working on it.
I wonder if they are working on it. Communication's good. Shut up. We're gonna figure that out. But in the meantime, hello everyone. I wish there could be closed caption on this. We're still figuring out stuff. You know, trying to work it out. But thank you, Bobby, for joining and letting us know.
You can say the music. Thank you. Awesome.
Yay!
You know what I want to
You're still saying, oh, thanks, Bobby.
Well, we have a Thrash Panda and
I think that should help.
two parties.
This is the joy of going live, folks, is that we are live. You get to see everything.
We're here.
It's so fun. Okay.
Okay.
Welcome to the cast.
Hi, I'm Leslie Shore.
I'm Shanleigh Thomson.
And
We're at
we're-
Urban Family.
We're at Lunchtime Live at Urban Family, and you are drinking Party, which is their rice lager.
Thank you, Bobby. That's appreciated.
Slaying naturally, sweetheart. Okay, so we're just going to talk about this right off the top. Last night, I don't know if anyone is on Reddit, but the port commissioner for Seattle, Sam Cho, is on Reddit. His handle is Rice-tastic with a K. He came on overnight talking about everything that's going on in the airports, including ICE being deployed at some airports. He is saying he does not expect any ICE agents at SeaTac. SeaTac has the lowest TSA absentee rate, hovering around 10%, while the majority of the airports that are seeing increased or actual ICE presence their absentee rate is hovering around 40%. He says that the Port of Seattle has been providing extra support to SeaTac TSA so they can focus on screening or regulatory compliance acts. So anything that involves IDs or manning the screening machines, those are going to be TSA agents. Anything else like the barkers and the exit folks, that is Port of Seattle. He's also asking any airlines to supply extra staffing so that everything can be alleviated and the TSA folks can actually stay there and do their job. He's also calling for food donations, shockingly enough. He's also trying to figure out how they can receive cash or Venmo donations because they are government employees and they cannot receive any money because these folks are running and working without pay. Where ICE have been deployed as of 10 a.m. this morning, the last I checked, Atlanta, Chicago, Cleveland, Houston, Fort Myers. Why Fort Myers? I have no idea. That's in a very red part of Florida. New Orleans, JFK and LaGuardia, Newark, Philly, Pittsburgh, Phoenix, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. Now, CBC is going to start on the week of April 19th, so in just about a month. There's also a lot of other things going on in this country. There's a pizza expo in Las Vegas later or earlier this week, like tomorrow. So if any folks in town that run pizza programs in their tap rooms, you might be affected if you're going to the pizza expo. Not expecting to be affected, but you might see like a decreased amount of folks there. Now, with CBC being in Philly, I would be very shocked if the Brewers Association did not send out an email or make some kind of statement on what the potential ramifications for that would be. That being said, it's super scary. We had a conversation yesterday about how frightening this is and just completely out of touch, but again, not unexpected with how things have been going. I don't see this lasting a long time simply because the people that are going to be affected the most by this, their bottom line, that's not going to fly. So I can see pressure being applied somewhere and taco happening. I just really would like to implore everyone to remove themselves from an emotional viewpoint and look at this from a factual and financial viewpoint, because most things get resolved because someone's pockets are getting lightened.
I'm not going to say very much on this
No.
because, as most of you know, I'm not from here, so she's going to do the talking for that segment, and we're going to move on right now because I don't want to get into it.
So right now we're going to move on to our original first topic, which was the Brujos Second Anniversary in Portland.
Which was fantastic.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
really great.
So they've only been doing this for 2 years. That's crazy.
That's insane. No, it was absolutely insane for a second anniversary. Not only we sold out, it was insane.
Right?
There were a lot of things that, oh my gosh, it was crazy.
Was there a pre-party?
No pre-party.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is, like, everything's a pre-party. Like, we all found each other. We all had, like, a group chats going, people communicating. So Friday night was just, where are we going? And it was just, okay, well, Tulip Tavern got the brunt of us on Friday. Of course.
I mean,
it was great. Tulip Tavern was our, Friday night, and then Saturday was who's awake, who's alive. I know that,
who's alive is more like.
I know that Troya was saying from Clever, she had to be at there because she was pouring at 9:30 a.m. It didn't start until 11, but the lineup was so long, and I think that's going to be a takeaway. I know that they were talking about was more volunteers, which is great to see because it was around the corner down the street. It was,
And you know, it doesn't matter how many years you've run a festival, whether it's your second or your 20th, there's always a tweak, there's always something to be learned, there's always feedback to take into consideration.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was fantastic. Like, no notes for me. I mean, I just had fun, but I think there was just a couple things with volunteering and staffing.
What were some surprise breweries or surprise beers that you were able to enjoy?
I mean, not even surprised. Masorum was there. Shout out to Vince and Louie. I was so happy to see them because I haven't seen them since my green card interview in Montreal.
That's a long
It was like,
time.
2 years ago, and I love them. Masorum makes some of the best, like, classic examples of a hazy IPA. It is true to type New England style IPA.
Wow.
very cool. So seeing those guys was so much fun because I'm always into I always love my Canadians. I got really excited. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then of course, Green Cheek Evan was there, and I love Evan so much.
Green Cheek, what a great example of a Southern California brewery.
What a great example of a flourishing brewery who's keeping up with so many different. He's on top of it. That's the only way I can put it. And
It's not easy to do.
it's not easy to do. He is on top of it. It is absolutely incredible to see how he works, and he was there pouring, the owner, and that's what I love about Ben Edmonds too. Shout out to Ben. I love him so much. Just seeing the camaraderie, I think, was the coolest part about it. Is
Where was this held, and what was the vibe like there? Was this at the brewery? Was it at an offsite location?
So I didn't even go to the brewery this weekend. It was at the Red. It's an event space where they hold Brews for New Avenues.
Oh, rest in peace to Brews for New Avenues. Last year was their final year.
Damn it!
I know.
That sucks.
I was looking that the event space looked familiar from the photos.
It was in that, and it held. I think it was there's 300 people. 400 people. It was huge.
Wow.
It was packed.
How many folks would you say, civilians, would you say were there?
I would say half.
Wow.
I'd go as far as half. There was quite the turnout, as I think you saw the picture of the Washington crew.
Which, shout out to Rachel from Holy Mountain for getting everyone together and bugging Ezra from New School to make sure that we were able to get a really sick-ass photo of every single Washington Brewery attendee.
Did you put down the Ezra thing?
No.
Okay, Sip Northwest. This is not on that, but I got to talk to him about this. Sip Northwest and New School is.
They've merged.
I went into a brewery, Leo.
Please don't. Leo is just here to stir the pot.
Same with Buffy.
Always
shout out to
Okay,
Rachel.
so
But no.
New School and Sip Magazine have kind of merged or joined forces. The journalistic integrity of New School is going to maintain,
which is great, and it's just a new way to provide more information about the beer, wine, spirits industry, and give Ezra, who runs New School, kind of more journalistic power, I think,
and a deeper reach.
And a deeper reach, which is so exciting. And Kristen Bacon, who runs,
Kristen's incredible,
just an incredible human being. This happened last week. I just felt I got excited, it's.
Because all of our friends were there.
All of our friends were there. I just get so happy that people are succeeding that should succeed.
Yes.
He's here to support us. Thank you, Leo. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Leo.
No, I just didn't get into Brujos Brewing this weekend. They had an after party, which was hysterical.
Okay, so this is where I want the real information.
So they had an after party for the industry. It was mainly Dougie's. So
Thank you very much.
Our friends came down.
It was mainly Dougie's?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
I love
Some
it.
beautiful Pacific Northwest lager.
It was great. So our friend John Marty was down there. He didn't even go to the theater, but he came down to bring some Dougie's. And
Dougie's.
it was crazy. It was in a church.
Even better.
And they were handing out communion wafers at the door.
Wait, real communion wafers or just Triscuits?
No, real.
Talk about transubstantiation. I can't even pronounce that word.
I was crying. I was walking in there. Things got pretty blurry. Megan Michaels did do a keg stand. It was supposed to stay.
I heard when Megan Michaels from Holy Mountain Brewing did a keg stand that she ended it with a full split.
It was actually the coolest thing I've ever seen. I just thought I just heard chanting and I'm like, yeah, and I was like, what's going on? And I look over, she's upside down. Fantastic. I think what really was the highlight of the weekend was just there's a community. I think that was really where the joy was in seeing people from Washington, but people from Oregon, people from California, lots of California.
Lots of West Coast folks.
I was seeing some 3 guys from Winnipeg. I'm like, what the fuck is in here?
They let them out of Winnipeg?
It's crazy.
How did they find their way out of Winnipeg?
No, I'm kidding. I love
Horse and
Winnipeg.
buggy?
I love where I'm from.
We're
But
just kidding.
it was just wild to see people from all over supporting a brewery that only opened 2 years ago.
Sure.
That's wild. That's what I think we talked about.
The pedigree is incredible, and the fact that it's all based on community and that depth and cultivation of community.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what we've been talking about since day one. It's all about the folks that you show up for, that get to show up for you. We get to protect each other, and we get to help each other and provide that structure.
I'm watching Brad clean his window.
Okay, so don't watch Brad clean the window. Let's focus.
No, that's not Brad.
Okay, good.
It looks like Brad.
Okay, upcoming events. We have Bellingham Beer Week coming up April 10th through the 19th. That's going to be pretty cool. It's going to kick off at Wander Brewing on the 10th. The Beer Olympics are going to be at Kulshan on the 11th. The Beer Week Block Party is going to be on the 17th. Underberg event at Aslan, April 17th. And then the Drag Brunch at El Suenito closing the events of the Beer Week on April 19th. Which that's pretty cool.
I love that.
Like, way to go, Bellingham.
El
That
Suenito's
sounds like a
great.
really great calendar right there.
Yeah, if you haven't been to El Suenito, have you been?
Up in Bellingham?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Oh, it's so. I mean, the one down the street is fantastic too. But I love. They're great, and they're like literally a block and a half away from. Why did I just lose the name of the beer brewery?
Structures.
Otherlands. So like you can just get one and then walk down the street to the other. It's fantastic.
That's pretty great.
And, I mean, I love Bellingham. I say that I'm going to go up there all the time. It's only an hour and a half away.
But then they have a landslide. How dare they?
Yeah, if you are going up, they have not cleared it yet as of last night. They do not know when I-5 will reopen.
That's true.
And it's just south of Bellingham along that like path. Like you know the one, it's where I lose reception every time.
Yeah, where the lake is.
So where the lake is, exactly. So if you are thinking about this, hopefully they will, but they live like these older were the size of trucks.
They were the size of trucks. They were huge.
Huge. So, yeah, just in general, like what we said at the beginning, like travel is going to be impeded on every front, I think, in the next couple weeks, just from all different locations. But like when we were going down to Portland, my train was the last train to leave Seattle because there was first of all, the one day that we're all leaving, there's the one blizzard up here.
Oh, right.
Right?
Remember? Yeah,
Remember Friday last-
that was only last week.
I know, life has happened. So there was a blizzard, so that made it worse. So I was like, I can drive this now. No one else can drive this now, in my opinion.
This is so true.
No one knows how to risk it. So basically, I got on the train because I was planning on taking the train anyways. Get in the train. We're delayed 2.5 hours. We're just sitting on the tracks because 8 trees had come down. Isn't that crazy? So 8 trees came down. We're 2.5 hours delayed, and then I start getting information from the trains behind us, which have our other friends on there. Shout out to Mel and Andrew from Human People, and I think it was Chris was on there. I can't remember who else was, or Matt. Anyways, there was a bunch of people from Seattle coming down for Brujos Anniversary mudslide. So they all had to be turned around. So it was crazy trying to get down to Portland. It's been like we've got the rock slide, the landslide up on I-5. We've got airports. We've got the gas prices. It's just be safe out there. Is what I'm trying to say. It's been a crazy couple weeks.
I mean,
It's almost April.
it's almost April. Like, January was 12 years long.
We go to talk about January.
Okay, so Seattle Brewery events. Bizarre on Saturday, March 28th. They have a little event called Spring Fest Rituals. They have 2 new releases. One is We Become the Tayberry Table Beer. That's on draft and in the bottle. And then they have a Gravity Keg Extra Hoppy Table Beer. There's going to be local makers and vendors, including everyone's friend, Texas Dave, is going to be there selling his ceramics, like tableware.
Okay, that's actually
That's actually cool as
That's
shit.
really adorable.
So everybody just descend on Bazaar this weekend and go support Texas Dave and all the other vendors,
I
of
love
course. They also are doing Vinyl Mondays, so it's every Monday between the hours of 5 and 9 p.m. You bring in your vinyl and pick a side that you want them to play on the turntable. Boom, there you go.
Are you loving that comeback?
100%.
It's coming back. Like, well, I know Single Hill does it, Roxy
Yes.
does it. No, Ruby, sorry, what am I talking about? Yeah,
Ruby does it.
And I know Single Hill does it.
Single Hill.
There's a lot more, but yeah, it's just I like
Human People has a turntable, but it's
Yeah.
behind the bar. I don't know what their turntable program is.
It used to be it's just a comeback of this event, and I love it. And I think it's really nice to see like community building that way as well. Just my opinion.
Because then you get to talk to somebody like, oh, you brought that Roxy Music LP in?
Yeah.
How much do you love Roxy Music? Fair Isle, $5 pints, Monday through Friday from the hours of 3 to 6 p.m.
Yep.
That's pretty much the best deal in town right there.
Truthfully.
$5 drafts.
Oh my gosh. Yesterday was nuts. Because they had Muller.
Oh, that's
They had
right.
mussels and
mussels and frites.
They started a little late, and then I don't know. It was swamped in there. I think the thing is that Seattle's not coming up because there is some element of
Because it's
sunshine,
sunny.
and it's a little later in the day, so
Yeah.
everyone's out and about.
I mean, I'm telling you, I was out in the backyard yesterday when it was sunny, but then I was like, yeah, I'm not doing any yard work. No.
People were like, I think we're slow. I mean, it was cold, but at least we're getting into later days.
I had the windows open, like all day.
Yeah. I think we're getting there. I think the thing is we are slowly getting
We're
into manifesting some good vibes. Next time we get to talk about something that is coming up at Farrell, and I can't talk about it yet, but I'll tell you about it later. No, you were there for it. Yeah, I'm very excited. But we can't talk about it, but it's
not yet. Two other events that are happening. Old Stove Ship Canal, so the one on the north side of Queen Anne. They are doing every Monday from 7 p.m. They have a comedy show, which I mean that's pretty consistent. But then Urban Family they have the return of their Sour Hour comedy. Friday, March 27th at 7:30 p.m. and it's hosted by beer tender and barista Annie. So if you come in here in the morning and you get your coffee, or if you come in here at any other part of the day and you see Annie behind the bar slinging beer, she hosts it. This is a recurring event that Urban Family does, and it's always pretty well attended and well advertised. But we always like to show some love, especially when there's a lot of intention and thought put behind it. Yeah, they're just so great here.
Leo, this is like. Yeah, my brain is.
Okay, Leo, the hat is from
Manitoba Brewers Guild.
Mhm.
It's a little hot bison. It's a hot bison. I'm a big fan.
It's pretty cool.
I like it.
I think it's pretty rad.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with
You
it.
should be.
I've been digging out.
Have you worn it before?
No,
Is there
not
still
here.
cardboard in it?
No, I've worn it, but it's definitely like
I got makeup on it.
Yeah, it's got makeup on it, but it's definitely like I have so many hats. I have so many hats and T-shirts and like hoodies. I've been trying to like rotate them and get like more wear out of them. So my plan for these and some of my terroir stuff is I'm gonna start tagging, highlighting, and wearing like different elements.
That's why I'm wearing this Elf shirt today.
Yeah, exactly. Elf is needing representation.
Yeah, he really is.
For sure.
He's from Melmac, first of all. Unnecessarily being persecuted for eating cats. Like, let the guy go.
Oh my god, I never watched Elf. Is that what happened?
Well, he got taken by the US government. It was a horrible ending. That series had a really frightening ending.
I've never seen this show. Like I just know about it, but like I never watched. Oh, that's horrific.
It was not the best way to end a show. But the people that produced and wrote that show were on a lot of cocaine. So
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right, Saturday Roundup. Orval Day was on Saturday. It was a busy Seattle Saturday because we had the Bites and Flights in Georgetown.
Yeah.
So Full Throttle Bottle had a bunch of things going on. So did Georgetown Brewing, Jellyfish, etc.
What?
They had Full Throttle actually had arm wrestling for pink boots.
Yes, I do know that.
Which was pretty cool.
She had this grand plan, and then you were like, "I'm not leaving the house." Like,
I know. It's pretty bad. I flaked like a corn chip on Saturday because I was like, "This is what we're doing tomorrow. I'm going to start off at Full Throttle Bottles, and then I'm going to hit up Machine House, and then I'm going to go to Pine Box, and then I'm going to go to Human People." And then I was like, that morning on Saturday morning, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing any of that."
It was so funny.
You
You were adamant.
I was
about it.
so on it.
You were so on it.
But I peopled so hard on Thursday and Friday that
It's true. Yeah.
that I was just like
That was an unexpected
battery
Friday
drain.
night. I was in bed days kind of blur together, but I went, and I wasn't really planning on going out too hard for Orval Day, but we did Human People, and there was a good showing.
That's incredible.
It was great, Human People at Orval. I know there was a few people at Beer Junction.
Yes.
Tony was down there. And then we went over.
Bottle Works.
We went to Bottle Works for a hot second because certain people, and she will not let me talk about this, have never been before. Very well-known people in our beer industry had never been to Bottle Works, which I found funny.
That's incredible
I
because
know.
it's one of the better bottle shops in this side of the cup.
I'll tell you who it was later, but
I can guess. That's fine.
we that was fun, and shout out to everyone there. They're just perfect. We were opening some cool bottles and sharing. There was a bunch of us. And it was great. And then I went with Sophia, Dan Katie's wife. She lives close to me, so we had a bottle of champagne and we hung out and watched the sunset.
We love that.
We went over to Respite for a little after, and then I went to a house party. No one has house parties anymore, so it's like a novelty when you get invited.
Especially since COVID,
At my big old age too.
you know. So like actually having house parties is, you have a lot of beer in your house.
Yeah.
Like myself and Rob Shore do, and it's the best thing to like actually host people to come over. As long as your toilet is clean, that's all that matters. But like have them help you drink your beer.
It was so fun.
Please.
More of that. But I know a lot of people went down Machine House, and apparently it was just a riot.
And they
So
actually
fun.
did not win the March Madness that was going on with Chicago and Philly. They lost to Chicago, so Chicago won, which is they sold over 1,000 pints in Chicago, and Machine House they sold
More house
750
parties. I
pints.
completely agree.
Yeah.
Completely. But yeah, that's what? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I love Chicago, but like, and I love the Beer Temple.
Yes.
Huge fan.
Yes.
Spent a lot of time there. They used to have a place in Chicago called Beer Miscuous, which is close.
What a great name.
I know, it's so good. It was like a really small little place, and I really liked it. And I don't know. I think it's gone on. Actually, I don't know. I just haven't been. Every time I've been back, I just haven't been there for beer.
Sure.
Because there's so much to do in Chicago.
Oh my god.
Like you just you can't drink through it all.
Okay, I realized I just now sounded like Kristen Wiig doing Kathy Lee Griffin on the Today Show 4th Hour. Like, oh my god.
Beer Miscuous. Yes, I said beer. We talk about beer. It's beer Miscuous.
Yeah, we do. We talk about beer. Okay, collabs and releases. Area collabs. This was a big one. No hate, no fear. This was a multi-brewery collab initiated by El Suenito
Oh my God,
in
that is a
Bellingham.
list.
They have 14 breweries that participated. It's basically El Suenito brewed the beer, and then the participating breweries have their logo on the can, and then they also have cans available, so you can go purchase and support this. This benefits the Colectivo Legal del Pueblo. So, legal services for immigrants in Western Washington. It is an IPA that was made with Genie Hills from Lincoln Coldstream and hopped with Strata, Mackenzie, Dolcita, and Comet hops. It clocks in at 6.3%.
Love that.
It's a nice little list. What a nice list. The breweries involved are Aslan, Bainbridge, Barley Pop, Boundary Bay, Burke Gilman, Garden Path, Halcyon, Latin Lass, Lucky Envelope, Obetch, Otherlands, Rooftop, and Rubens.
Thanks, Leo. We will have a great rest of our day.
Thanks, Leo. Sorry you have to go back to work. Another collab is Bizarre and Otherlands. They have released a Balder Helles, clocking in at 5%. This was brewed at Otherlands, and it was a 10-week lagering time. So fresh baked bread and herbaceous hops are the tasting notes that they are providing. So if you're going to go to Bizarre and
Or Bellingham Beer Week.
or Bellingham Beer Week, go get yourself a Balder Helles. This is a pretty exciting one. Halcyon and Larry Rock.
Oh.
So Larry is now at White Bluffs Brewing, and Tom from Halcyon and Larry have made a Dortmunder style, and they are calling it a Dortmunto, kind of like a portmanteau. It's like a word for another word. It was brewed with 100% Steffi from Lincoln Coldstream and Liberty hops from Indies.
Oh, I love that.
So we definitely need to go up to Halcyon and grab a couple pints of that. Icicle out in Leavenworth and Fort George, our friends in Astoria, they released a Stratacord West Coast IPA. And now Cloudburst has 3 beers that they've just released, which we've had one. We've had Weak Sauce IPA, 5.7%. That's Citra Crush and Talus. How exciting is that? We got to taste that.
That was great. That was incredible. And Talus is just not. I need to investigate why it's not being brewed with more. I mean, it really is a beautiful bottle.
It's gorgeous.
But I don't know what's going on. That's okay.
Oh well.
Yeah.
They also have released a very niche market double dry hop West Coast double red. They've won Great American Beer Festival and World Beer Cup for this a couple of times. They keep changing the name. Love it. It's just why not? They also have something fun called My Work Visa Application. It's a New Zealand style West Coast IPA with Nelson from Mac Hops, Freestyle Hops, and Hop Revolution in T90, Cryo, and Hop Heat formats, and Nectaron in T90 and Cryo formats from NZ Hops, and a little bit of Riwaka. I love that. My Work Visa Application. I love that. That's such a great name. Gee, best of luck. Fast Fashion Cash Grab Double Dry Hop IPA at 6.7% with Holler Tower Blog, Citra, and Freestyle Nelson because it's baseball season.
Yes, it's opening day on Thursday.
Thursday's going to be insane.
So if you're heading down to the ballpark or not heading down to the ballpark, you should just go to the ballpark. Just go.
Go people watch.
Go people watch. Go to Fast Fashion because that is going to be.
Because they got $5 drafts for the park.
$5 for the park. Go support the team. I mean, the Mariners were hot last year. They're still hot.
Plus, I think we have a really cool stadium.
I think we have a great stadium.
Go to Fast Fashion and get yourself some cash grab.
Exactly.
Volleyball
will be there. That's exciting.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yay. This is gonna be fun.
Oh my gosh. I love all of our friends that are getting their beers into the park. It's a really great thing.
That's awesome. I'm very excited about this.
Our friend Kyle at Gasworks has released the German Gentleman Hills. It's a 4.6% Holler Tower Tradition, Tettnang, and Sterling hops. Holy Mountain has released the Golden Ring. It's a canned conditioned mixed firm Brett ale. This was on tap at Human People on Saturday for Orval Day.
No, they didn't have it on tap.
Oh, they didn't.
They had cans.
Okay,
I got to try.
And
excellent. A little more
but
bready.
Of course it is.
I mean, but it was a little more bready. Like a Brett tea, not
Brett
bready.
tea.
Breads. So it was like the colors were very similar. Can conditioning is a lost art in my opinion.
I love it. If you
Right.
can condition in a final form, do it.
Absolutely incredible. So,
It's Voltron. Just Voltron it.
yep, really cool style, really beautiful color. And I'm not a Brett person, quite frankly. I just don't have I wouldn't say that they don't have a palate, I just don't have necessarily the nuances that some people have when it comes to those styles. And I thought it was really well done.
I love that. Lumberbeard has released version 14 of Pop Choppin'. This is a 6.5% West Coast IPA. This time it has Strata, Rakow, Mosaic Cryo, and Idaho 7. So Brett from Lumberbeard does this where it's a different hop combination every single time. And so that's why it's called Pop Choppin'.
I love that.
It's a lot of fun. It's a great beer. It's super clean, very bright.
You gotta get Bobby one of the cans for Brett's.
Oh,
For the Golden Ring.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you definitely do. Bobby, you'd really like this. There are certain people like yourself, and I don't know, what is your take on Brett?
I love Brett beers. I love beer.
I mean, yeah, but there are certain styles that I like Brett, but I can only have a little bit. And It has to be. There's got to be something, not necessarily unique about it, but there definitely needs to be
It's got to be beyond horse blanket.
Yeah.
Now, was this more of like a bright lemony, or was this like farmy?
I'd say more bright lemon.
Perfect.
I think it was more bright lemon than farmy to me. I would have to read
Now,
it.
I will say with can conditioning, just like bottle conditioning, etc., the longer that it's conditioning, those flavors are going to change and they're going to drift over time. So,
Which is pretty cool.
just incredible.
I love that. I like to see, like we've kind of talked about, you know, we talk about styles, we talk about new hops and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think what's cool to see some of the brewers doing is not necessarily staying with just what they're doing right now. Like just not doing just a change of hop or, you know, going back to those old school styles, going back to the can condition. It doesn't have to be like the next big style. It doesn't have to be the next big hop. It doesn't have to be, you know, what's hype. It's like, well, this is pretty damn cool to see how things are transitioning and changing and how you can just implement these different ways of brewing into your system, and it'll be equally as popular.
And just having that excitement over a style that you haven't brewed in a very long time or haven't brewed before, and getting your crew hyped about it, and getting the customer base hyped about it. Like, I mean, we can go on and on about British styles, of course.
We've talked about how much we love them. It's true.
But, I mean, you know, looking at those more niche historical styles, like if somebody throws on a Kentucky Common and it's not just I threw a bunch of lactic acid into this,
So true.
I'm probably going to drink it.
Totally.
Because it's not a style that's brewed that often, and when it's done well, it's fantastic.
See, I'm with you. Like, I love like a cream ale.
Cream ales are
Cream ales are
incredible.
great, you
Any
know?
historical style, bring them back.
Bring them back, like,
And not just during competitions.
No, exactly. It doesn't have to be this insane new beer style or an insane new hop. You can do these older styles and still have new reaches. Because I think people forget that there's newer beer connoisseurs that have just come in within the last 4 or 5 years.
Yes.
Who've never experienced a can conditioned Bretts.
Yes.
They've never experienced a cream ale that was good, you know?
Or don't understand why it's called a cream ale and it doesn't have milk in it.
Exactly. So I think there's just I think we can now start maybe I hate the word circling back. We're gonna circle back to a couple of these styles because you still have new audience members coming in all the time, and especially with people wanting lower ABV stuff and some of this some of the older styles are lower ABV. Yeah, I think it's really cool to see that come back.
And to make sure to also understand that the word session is not a bad word when you tack it to beer, because you want that longevity, you want the party to continue, you want the good times and the conversations to keep flowing.
Absolutely.
Okay, Urban Family Spotlight.
I mean, you've gone back there, so what do we else have?
That's it.
Okay, well, we're just gonna start talking. We're gonna talk to him. We're just gonna start talking. Exactly. Well, we can talk about the beers that we have in front of us right now.
Okay, so Urban Family's open in the morning, and they have coffee service. They have no pastries, but Annie, do you want to talk about coffee?
Sure, yeah.
We're gonna bring over Annie.
Okay, cool.
Annie Sutherland is the barista and beer tender here at Urban Family, and she also runs the Sour Hour comedy.
Right here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Come on in.
And then
There we go.
just speak up a little bit.
Okay, sounds good.
So talk about the coffee program.
Yeah, we've had a coffee program, I believe, for 2 years now. It started with barista Sam. He started it with Onda. He's a former Onda employee.
Nice.
Yeah, we use Onda beans, and we have an espresso machine, so we can do any espresso drink. You know, we do lattes, Americanos, cortados, whatever. We also do pour-overs. We have drip coffee. We also have chai and matcha, so we have like a full, essentially, coffee shop going on.
That's
here.
pretty incredible.
Yeah, we make all of our syrups ourselves, so homemade syrups, and yeah.
Gotta do that.
And what time does your coffee service begin?
It begins at 8 and it goes till 2 every single day.
This is something we've talked about before, is getting more folks involved with coffee programs, because not only does it extend your beer program, but it also allows you, to interact with folks like you and, get more of a sense of community within an already community-oriented space.
Secondary community engagement. One thing that I've noticed coming in here for coffee is because of where Urban Family is in the Ballard Brewing District, a lot of brewers will walk over here for a Java Jolt, and also just to talk to each other
Yeah.
while they're getting their coffee.
Yeah, totally. We definitely serve like the breweries on this. We're like the hookup, and then like every neighborhood or person in this neighborhood, it's become a community place for coffee. And every Sunday we have a donut truck from
Oh.
8 a.m. to 12, and it's like the best donuts ever.
I know I would have been
What's the
here
name
when I
of
was
the donut
brewing.
truck?
Hennepin and Night.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you're a brewer in the Ballard area or not, or just in the Ballard area in general, I know that when I
We're
go-
east of 14th and south of Market.
we're
so
in the
that
Ballard
gives you
Brewery
that-
District.
yeah.
I think what really for me was great, not only because I love the coffee, is when people come to town, especially during the summer, and especially on weekdays, I'm struggling to find, like, oh, someone's in town for a conference and it's 9 a.m. and they're like, well, I want to go drink on a Monday. Are you around? Yes.
Yes.
Always.
100%.
But who's open? Stoop is open at 11.
Yeah.
And then you guys are now open early, so this was very helpful for me, at least when you're showing people around the Ballard Brewery District or going out with people going, okay, they want to have a drink, they want to have a beer, but it's early for me. Surprisingly, I don't start drinking that early.
I mean, come on. We're not that
drunk all the time.
all the time.
But, it's nice to have that option to bring people in. I see Theo over there
Hi,
making
Theo.
faces.
Oh, I drunk all the time.
That's a damn lie.
So any quick
Coming out or what?
yes, please. Any quick blurb about the sour hour?
Yes, Sour Hour is twice a month. It's the second Friday and the last Friday of the month. We have our own Instagram, the Sour Hour Seattle. It's all local Seattle comedians up and coming and the best working in the city, and every show is really good. I'm biased, but I swear it's good. Yeah. Thanks, Amy.
Hi.
Come on in, Theo.
Come hang out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Welcome.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Theo. Brew here at Urban Family Brewing Company. Have on the right t-shirt today. Thank you.
Yay!
Yeah, it's not as cool as Leslie's, but that's
I mean, sorry.
You just
Yeah.
talked about horror. I did not know
Russian.
the ending of fucking Elf.
I don't know that anything
Oh
about
god, it's horrific.
sucks.
We'll
Spoiler-
talk about it later.
spoiler alert,
We'll talk
sorry.
about it
Alright,
later.
yeah,
Oh my
sure.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we won't get back into that. That made me sad for the day.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
So,
Jesus.
Theo, what we're drinking right now, we've got Party,
Right.
and we have
Here, I'm gonna do
Distant
the,
Observer.
We gotta do the
Oh, yeah.
Instagram.
That's Party, which is a rice lager.
Rice lager. Yeah.
Yes.
Party. This is rice lager?
Yes.
Yeah, this is what I usually drink, to be
Premium
honest.
rice lager.
Premium.
And then we have Distant Observer, which is a sour ale.
Yeah, Marionberry lime zest.
Ooh.
Those zests a lot.
What made you pick Marionberry?
Yeah, it was the most
Mayor
expensive
for
thing we
life.
possibly could buy. Yeah.
I'm sure Andy loved that.
Yeah, that's
And he was like, more Marionberry, please.
fantastic. I think the most expensive fruit we ever found was like $10 a pound black raspberries from
Holy
Wisconsin.
shit.
Yeah, we didn't do that here.
Why? We can just get black raspberries on the side of the road.
I like free stuff. Yeah, it's much better.
And then this decidedly not clear beer is titled
Draft
Thrash
Pandas.
Pandas.
That's right. Yeah.
And
Which reminds me, I gotta show you the coolest
Yes.
thing we've
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
had.
yeah. This is so
check
exciting.
this out.
Oh yeah. I'm not a marketing professional, and so I don't know much of the details behind this giveaway, but we are giving away one of these things.
So this cool ass skate
Okay,
deck
let's see the rest of it.
has
That's amazing.
pandas
Mhm.
shredding.
Yeah, we're really into raccoons for some reason.
Hey,
And so we kind of explored that art-wise for a while. And somebody mentioned that you can make a custom printed skate deck. So
That's incredible.
we made a couple of them.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
and then so what kind of giveaway is this?
No idea. Yeah.
No
like I
idea.
said, yeah, I'm not in charge of the marketing department.
TBD.
Thank God. And
TBD.
there will be stuff on the Instagram at some point.
So keep your peepers peeled for
Yes.
Urban Family Instagram on the
Giveaway.
Thrash Panda deck giveaway.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It was too cool not to share.
I mean,
have to.
seriously?
You have to.
Lots of fun. Surfboard's next. Off we go.
A surfboard?
Surfboard.
Oh, okay.
Gotta do it.
Grab them all that surf.
What is the dumbest thing you could get a custom print on? Would be a good question. Yeah. Umbrellas are pretty cool, but you can do better than an umbrella.
Oh,
Definitely.
way better than
Yeah, for sure.
Tents?
Tents is good. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We just saw my buddy is in the back of the office buying We got a lot of runners here for some reason.
Oh, right on.
And he's buying the running shorts, like the sort of.
Oh, yeah.
But they got
Oh, yeah.
the jorts printed on them, so he's gonna buy those.
Dude,
Yeah.
shorts? As in, like, the denim and the stitching is printed on the shorts?
It's kind of like what Shan's got on, but it's jorts. Yeah, it's horrifying.
See,
Oh,
okay,
that's awesome. I would
I
wear
love
those.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, actually,
We'll
I
send
was
the links out.
Well, so there's a
We should get sponsored by jorts.
on
That'd be good.
a Jordan note. There's a guy that I've watched. I don't ultra marathon, but I'm obsessed with ultra marathoning TikToks. Like, I'm not even joking. Most of my now it's just like, because I'm like, this is insane. You're running 100 miles in the Moab Desert. It's great. Anyways, it does have to do with work because Andy Glaze, he was one of my favorite people. He's a firefighter in Northern California. Such a cool dude. He talks about this, but he runs in shorts, like not printed on shorts, actual cut off
That's gonna be
jeans.
rough.
Yeah, that might
I don't
be-
know how he does
Sort
it,
of liner
but like that's his like thing.
The chafing alone.
Yeah, like the shirts are bad enough, man. That's
This is a non-beer shout out. Shout out to Andy Glaze. I'd love to meet that
Shout
man.
out to
Shake his
legit
hand.
people everywhere wearing
Oh my
shorts.
goodness.
Wearing shorts for not an ironic reason.
Yeah, unironic.
So,
Unironic
Theo,
Comes with your name in there.
How-
Unironic shorts.
unironic shorts.
Look at that. We just got a new
Not
beer
be
name.
the first
I actually
shorts
had
beer
a
we've
beer.
done.
I had a beer name called Cargo Jorts once.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's
I love
right.
that.
All right, back to
Okay.
this.
Okay, Theo.
What's that?
How long has Urban Family been in Ballard Part 2?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, we've had a few locations. We were in Magnolia for a while. Then the move happened sort of 2019 to 2020. So, February 2020, grand opening, Urban Family.
Wow, what happened in March of 2020?
Can't remember.
Wow.
Anyway, I was here for that party. Yeah.
I
It was
I
pretty
almost
wild.
came down for that.
Yeah, there was a lot of people
Yeah.
there. It was pretty nuts.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't working there at the time.
Yeah.
I'm 2022.
Yeah.
Where were you beforehand? What were you
I
at?
worked at the big production facility down in Georgetown.
There was, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I worked very briefly at Black Raven for when I first moved up here in
Oh,
2016.
really?
Yeah, that's quite the commute.
That, yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, no doubt.
A bicycle? No, you can't do that.
I mean,
Non-sustainable.
non-sustainable. And then working a full shift.
No thanks.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, we got a lot of friends over there though. So
Yeah.
I think Jason, who used to work there, is over at
Yeah.
Black Raven.
Jason's great.
Yeah, Ben is awesome. So Bo's pretty cool. All the good homies.
What makes Urban Family special or different or stand out in the brewing scene?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, we're certainly known for the sours that we do. We've got, we're trying to make all sorts of fun modern beer. So I like to think we make it all pretty well. Hopefully we talked a little about lagers today, which is good. Thanks for making malt, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're happy to use it. I like to think that our art is pretty different from most people. We're pretty, as the skate decks sort of show, I think
Yeah.
we're pretty willing to entertain silly ideas. Anybody who brands everything pink and raccoons is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out. So.
I think what's great about it is it's also a welcoming atmosphere, despite the
Yes.
raccoons.
Yeah, well, they're cool. Nice raccoons, you know.
What do you think the culture or the approach to culture that is being cultivated at this tap room is? Like, is it resonate from the back of the house? Does it resonate from the front of the house? Or is it just like a concerted effort where everyone's just like good vibes, treat each other well?
Yeah, I think making sure everybody's cool is hard too. I think we live in a world that's very fluid, and that can stress a lot of people out. I like to say that I live in a state of uncertainty at all times.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
never kind of know what's going to happen.
No.
Yeah, suppliers are tricky, no offense.
Yep.
Yeah. Customers are tricky, yeah, the environment, things happen.
You gotta be flexible.
I think if you're flexible, that's one thing. I think being able to take that and not stress about it. Pretty important to me, personally. We've hired a couple of people that really embody that too, at least in the back of house.
Yeah.
Everybody up front is cool. I think the whole company is about 22 people at the moment. And so we'll kind of see what that looks like. But yeah, we want it to be
Always
chill.
shout out to Andy. Good point. Bobby
Yeah.
says always shout out
It's
to
about to
Andy.
get a lot bigger too. So we're going to
Yeah,
see what
so-
that challenge presents.
So tell
Yeah.
us what you want to tell us about the next project.
Yeah, sometime in the immediate future, we're hoping for early summer. We're going to open our second very large tap room down in the waterfront development. That's terrifying and exciting all at the same time. So yeah, like I said, we're going to open a big pizza restaurant, serve a lot of beer down there. That's going to be, like I said, living in a state of uncertainty.
Oh my God.
We don't really know how that's going to look for the next 6 months to a year. So yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, hopefully the World Cup is sort of pans out. Hopefully the waterfront,
Yep.
scene kind of develops the way that they're intending it to be.
And so it's going to be on Alaskan.
Yeah, 1022 last night. Yeah,
Wow.
it's 2 blocks up from Copper Works. Some pretty good French cars.
That's incredible.
Is this gonna be?
And it's
love
really
it.
close to the ferry terminal too.
Yep. Yeah. Right.
So when you miss your ferry
Right.
to Bainbridge, like I have many times,
Miss your ferry.
Yeah, I'm drinking beer.
I'm really weird.
Right.
And then they
Like
say it
that.
off. It happens a lot.
It happens. It does
It
happen.
does happen.
What are you brewing right now that you're super proud of, or like
Oh,
feel like about?
Yeah, you guys are doing collabs. You can talk about the Italian Pilsner we did.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's fun. We wrangled Larrabee Loggers.
Nice.
Sam Milne was a cool person. Kate was a cool person. Those are the people I've met from Larrabee. I'm sure they're all pretty neat. Yeah, and then we wrangled Bill Elkins from Hofsteiner to come down.
Oh, so about Bill.
Give
Bill.
us some goodies.
Bill's a good
He
friend.
talked about baseball a lot. It's pretty good. Yeah. He also talked about rain a lot. That was pretty cool. Reminds me, I'm probably gonna get some contracts.
You should have done the contract going months
Does
ago.
everybody know that it's going to be a really gnarly summer?
Yeah, it's gonna
everybody
be
aware. Yeah, if you don't.
Yeah.
If you haven't been getting Bill's emails,
Yeah, I'm not shilling for anybody, but go buy your hops like right now.
Yeah.
That would be very smart.
Yeah.
lock in your rates.
Lock it in.
I'm going to do that after this call.
I should probably talk. I'll do a
Oh
little.
boy.
I'll do a little talk about that
Yeah.
someday on my Instagram.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's a good going on.
Yeah, so we're excited for the Italian Pilsner, I guess was the point of that
Well,
story.
the Italian Pilsner is going to be pretty great.
What
Yeah.
hops are going to be in that?
What formats?
No, what hops?
Oh, the Hop Center guys are doing the American Noble blend, which they're a little secretive about.
yeah, no, fair enough.
They want us to try it out.
But a heavier brack.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the remnants from their whatever their original cryo.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so
Love
they're
that.
splitting them and using them in different ways.
Very
So
cool.
the Italian Pilsner is with 100% Steffi from Lincoln Coldstream
That's right.
and the
Love that.
Hopsteiner Noble Blend.
Yeah. Pretty much always shooting for all watching and growing ingredients because we're cool like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard to do perfectly, but it works out. So yeah, so
I mean, that's just making sure that your community is kept buoyant. You know, when you're buying your raw materials from your neighbors
try to.
as much as possible, and not everyone can do that 100% of the time.
No, we do live in the best place possible to make beer
Yeah.
in the history of the world.
You could have
It's
just
pretty
said best place possible.
Yeah,
And just
yeah,
said
it's
it.
even sunny out today. It's
That's what I
fantastic.
said.
It is sunny.
People gave me some shit about
I mean,
that.
it's not.
Yeah.
Like, let's look at it. It's blue skies.
It's
Yeah,
blue skies.
pretty good.
We're doing well.
We're doing
If
great.
it's someone's first time here,
Right.
what would you direct them towards, and then how would you want to set that up for someone?
Yeah, that's a good question. We do see a lot of people come in and get like, we don't really do flights exactly, but we do flights. You can just get a 5-ounce pour of anything on the menu. So pretty common thing is to come in and get like all the sours, small pours, test out what you like and what you don't.
Is that typical on the weekends?
All the time. Yeah, I see an awful lot of random like dates
Alright,
on
thank
2
you.
p.m. on Wednesday. Yeah, it's a funny tap room.
It's delicious.
It's a great neighborhood. I'm usually drinking party beer pilsner or something like that. So yeah, if you're more of a lager human, you gotta get spread.
So good.
Yeah, you think I'll be in a lager on tap right now.
Yeah, so do you have your lagers on tap right now?
We do.
Yeah.
How long? I know we've talked about this with many other people. How long are you logging for?
I budget 6 weeks on the schedule. If
Nice.
something happens faster than that, then we've done our job correctly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know that I'm committed to the bit as many people are. I don't know that that's a point of pride, like making beer
Sure.
look slower,
Sure.
and then just making the beer you want to make, and if it happens faster, that's pretty cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Jesse, looking at you. That's right.
Jesse, we are looking at you.
Why is Jesse the way he is? We love you.
What is-
We love you.
I think that could be a whole episode.
Oh, he's
Actually, I
Yeah.
spent 7 hours in a
because
car
he likes
with
making
Jesse.
beer. That's why.
Yeah.
He's great.
Listen,
We all-
I know
we all-
why.
we
I
all
could write a
love making
dissertation
beer.
about Jesse.
Yeah.
We all love making beer, but Jesse can be he can be a contrarian just to be a contrarian.
He never gets mad at me. Great.
No, he's my best friend. What are you talking about? We spent 7 hours in the car with the Grainmaker.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're gonna need
He was
to
my
you're
road
gonna need to
trip
put
That's
that
right.
on
Way to
a
know
shirt.
something.
I spent 7 hours in the car with Jesse.
Yeah. I've been saying this for years. The best way to learn a human is to like hang out with them on a packaging line.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Like move cans around for 6 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I don't love package
I don't.
lines, but
No,
I actually like,
it's a hard gig.
but like a couple hours of Zen is kind of nice. You know, just like,
Oh, when you're talking about pack out?
pack
Oh, I
out.
love doing pack out because
Yeah.
you can just send.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And the
that's
rest
true.
of it, you're right, the rest of it sucks.
The
But,
rest of it's not.
you know,
at all.
Yeah, that's all part of the game, though. I think that's
Cheers,
important.
Hop Handler. I know.
I know. We got the little readout.
We got the readout.
Fantastic.
That's great. We can see everything that's happening.
Why do folks need to visit this tap room?
Oh yeah, because this is the only place we can get all of our beers on tap. What a great answer.
What a great answer.
Yeah, I don't know. We're part of the neighborhood.
Someone's
we make a
been
lot of fun
publicity
here.
trained.
Yeah. Yeah, the event situation is out of control these days. Hannah is our new social media events person. Kind of a shame we couldn't get her on the podcast today. But yeah, doing all sorts of
Welcome
fun
back.
stuff. I mean, we got Annie to talk about Sour a little bit. So I think we're sort of abusing the space of the brewery a little bit to do cool stuff. Apparently we have square dancing on a fairly regular basis.
I mean,
So that's a thing you can do.
I remember square dancing from elementary school,
Uh-huh.
so this is something different.
Gym class. Yeah, well, I assume it's pretty similar. Yeah, someone tells you what to do, and then you do
And
it.
where's the square dancing happening?
It's all in the barrel aisle.
In the
Yeah.
barrel aisle.
Right.
So you
That's
have to
pretty
go into the
cool.
production area to learn how to do dough.
So apparently, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a
Just
while.
if you want to learn,
Why not?
Why not?
Theo, anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, not particularly. I guess we have reindeer at Christmas. That's always pretty cool.
oh yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty
You
cool,
can't
actually.
figure out
Pretty
reindeer.
awesome. If you haven't
I've
been
been
around.
advocating to do the Christmas tree farm here for a while, but Andy won't let me do that.
Why? Reindeers are so much harder.
Andy!
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just think you put like 6 of them out there and you sell them for like $100. I think you get there.
You'll definitely sell it.
Yeah.
Like,
You
just,
would,
like the
100%.
like the popsicle folks up on 45th. Have
Yes.
you seen that?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
For sure. There's always something strange going on down here. Yeah, probably worth this. That would be my take.
Come down. Yeah,
Great
come
people
down.
watching?
Like, well, like when you were here last Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
There's, all of a sudden there's like 18 different people that we know just wandering through.
That was pretty random.
Yeah.
So I was here last week brewing with Theo and Sam for the Italian Pilsner collab. And,
Speaking of, I see somebody I need to talk to across the street.
oh, heck yeah.
Fantastic.
And
Sorry.
legitimately like 12 to 15 people that we both knew just started randomly filtering in and out. And it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, Thor wandered in for a bit. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Oh, Thor's awesome.
Yeah.
I like. Yeah, that's the joy of this area specifically. Is it does. There's just so many breweries and there's so many people.
Yeah.
Everybody's pretty nice to each other, which is good. I don't think there's anybody that doesn't get along with anybody else.
No,
That's
and like I don't
amazing.
think if you were a contrarian in that respect that you would last very long because it just doesn't fly.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Barry seems mean, but he's very nice to me. It's great.
We had him on last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is that where you guys were last week?
Yep.
That's sweet.
Very.
Yeah, very cool. So,
Awesome.
yeah, like I said, we're having a pretty good time. If you want to come hang out, too.
So come down to Urban Family Tap Room in Ballard in the Brewing District. They're right across the street from Stoop, right up the street from Ovech, street away from Lucky Envelope and Fair Isle and Wheelie Pop and Rubens. Great Notion Tap Room.
Bale Breaker
Yonder.
We're missing someone.
Old Stove across
So,
15.
Distant West, of course.
Distant
Little
West.
tiny guy over there.
Well, Greg closest tap room though.
Yeah, you can't buy
Yeah,
beer over
you
there.
can't buy
well,
beer over there.
You could knock on the door.
I mean, I'm sure if you knocked on the door, Greg would be like,
Yeah,
yes.
I need to talk to you for a bit. Yeah.
Greg's a great guy.
That's
Trying to think of. I think that's everyone here.
Oh, rooftop.
Rooftop.
Yeah, Rooftop Maritime.
Maritime Pacific.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a good area. It's a good area. Definitely come on down.
Sure is.
And yeah, if you do come down on the weekend, that is definitely one of the more bolder choices because a lot of folks, especially in the summertime, try to do the crawl.
Yep.
Don't drive is what I'd say.
Please don't
Parking is a little
drive.
tricky around here.
Yeah,
That's exactly
parking,
right.
especially like, even if you're not drinking, just don't drive down here. It's
Please don't.
Yeah.
There's
kind
no
of
parking.
wild. Oh, and speaking of someone, hey Adam, but also Channel
Hi.
Marker is across the street as well.
Oh yeah, Channel Marker Cider.
Yep.
They're right over by Old Stove and where the Ballard Reuse is. So
Yes.
just across the street from Ballard Reuse. So if you go down,
Down to
if you go
15th.
down here from Urban Family to Ballard Reuse and cross over 15th, you're gonna find Channel Marker, and then Old Stove's gonna be pretty close by.
It's a nice area
It really
to walk
is.
around and get beer. And, oh, and then there's Trail Bend.
Yep.
Like they have a decent
yeah.
tap list too.
And they're great pizzas.
Great pizzas.
Yeah, so not a brewery, but it is a tap room and a pub. Anything else?
Shout out to Stoneway Hardware for keeping the brewery going. That's
Oh
right.
my God.
As long as we're doing neighborhoods. Yeah, that's right.
I cannot tell you how many times I would walk over to Stoneway
Uh-huh.
to grab something while I'm in the middle of a passive process.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, I can't get this pump to work.
Yep. Yep. Well, I guess we got.
I need a 10 millimeter
do
something
that.
because if we lost it or whatever.
Yeah.
You're always losing those 10 millimeter parts.
Yeah. Happy to advocate for the neighborhood. It's a
Love
fun
it.
place to brew. It's a fun place to hang out.
And Trader Joe's is not too far, so if you have like an extended louder, you can always walk over there and grab some snacks.
Thanks, Theo, for being on.
Thank you, Theo.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Okay,
Happy to be here.
thank you. So this is the Marianberry and Lime Zest, and then this is the hazy thrash pandas.
And then we have a lovely Japanese lager. Cheers.
Cheers.
Again, I'm Shanleigh Thomson. This
I'm
is
Leslie
Leslie Shore. We are doing live lunches, and we are today at the Urban Family.
Yes, ma'am.
We do this every 2 weeks, approximately. We're gonna have some changes to schedule coming up.
Yeah, we have. We will not be back in 2 weeks this time. It's going to be 3 weeks. We have. Shan's going to be teaching at UC Davis, and so to offset that, we will be returning on Monday, April 13th.
Yep, before
At-
CBC.
Right before CBC, and that is going to be at Holy Mountain in Interbay. Come and visit Urban Family. Coffee, beer, good times, square dancing. The Spring Fest, the Spring Rituals event at Bazaar. Also, go get your vinyls played on a Monday.
Yep.
Bellingham Beer Week, April 10th through the 19th. Fair Isle $5 pints, Monday through Friday. And what are you going to be doing down at UC Davis?
I'm going to be teaching hops for the Master Brewers program. So I will be there teaching Monday and Tuesday after Easter weekends.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I love teaching that class. I did the UC Davis class. And we're going to see how crazy they are, because I've got some ways of testing the class. By the time that I get there, they should have found some of the Easter eggs in that classroom.
Easter eggs.
If any of you are from that class and have jumped onto this live and you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not cool.
Oh, hey, don't say that.
Not yet. I'm not going to tell you what they are until I get there, though. It's pretty exciting. Our class was depraved. So true. But anyways,
The class that I'm teaching is not depraved.
mine was.
So if you're in Washington State and you want to get some extra knowledge, get a brewing certificate through Washington State University.
We both teach.
We both teach for this course. It's currently ending its inaugural year. So it starts in August and runs until about May or late
You get to
April.
hang out with us.
You get to hang out with us, pretty much.
Yep.
And
it's a
then
good time.
Shanleigh hosts the Hop Camp in August or September.
September.
And that's out in Yakima, and what a fun time,
What a
because
great time.
all the students get to see what it's like.
Get to see me in action.
Oh my god!
They get an experience on top of learning. Whew, it's a great time.
And then later in April, like mid-April, we'll be doing the malt camp out in Spokane, where we will be touring our malt house, and we will also be going out to our family-owned farm field to look at the test plots. They are pretty well integrated with Washington State University's barley breeding and small grains breeding program. So at Holliker Farms, there is some plots out there for disease-resistant, drought-tolerance, anything else that the barley breeding and small grains breeding program is looking at. And it's pretty great, and we'll be looking at some breweries as well. So the folks that are in the brewing program can actually get hands-on experience brewing a batch of beer. Robin Schumacher over at Stoop is also in this program with us, as well as Daniel Olson, who is our legislative aide for the Washington Brewers Guild, and a couple other people.
Some good people. I'm trying to think of who else is part of the program. We have some additional folks that have been in the industry a very long time, but out east that I'm less familiar with. But definitely folks that know what they're doing, and it's a really well put together course. So very excited that we're learning too about what people want to learn about, and it's always changing. So I'm updating my slides for this upcoming year.
So am I.
It's an ongoing. I think that's just it. It continues to grow and evolve, this entire industry. So we want to keep on top of it. We make sure that people are, when we do teach. You need some water? You need an Underberg? She needs some water. See, this is what happens. Vitamin Underberg serum is too low. Hi, Emily. We love you too.
You got icebergs?
You got icebergs.
I had a tickle in my throat and I couldn't make it go away.
Unbelievable. Look at this professionalism. That's what you got.
I'm a professional
She
with a tickle in her throat.
Underberg time. Look, Emily made it just in time.
Yes!
We miss you, girl. We miss you.
So, we're still
You
looking
got,
for
you got
that.
Annie in the back too.
We're still looking for that Underberg sponsorship, and we're also still looking for that
Oh my
Zebiotics
god, I'll have to talk to
sponsorship.
Chris again and Jason, but that's okay. Underberg was highly represented at Brujos.
At Brujos?
Well, I think my stomach is still recovering from that. It's a great sign. Cheers.
Cheers!
Thanks for
Cheers,
having
Annie! You do it all.
Yes!
Yes!
I think one of these, what we should do is actually just.
29.
29? Sorry. 29? Have you seen this? It's the. Never mind. It's from. Shit. New Girl. Schmidt goes, oh, 29? Those of you who watch New Girl, it's
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, support each other. If you see something, call it out within your group chats. Let us know. If you have something to promote, let us know. If you want to supply us with a lifetime of Underberg, let us know. If you support each other, please.
Support each other. Where can we find you, Leslie?
Oh, I'm on Instagram at my name, Leslie Shore.
Leslie Shore, you are watching right now. If you are here, you already follow me or know where to find me. I am at Shan Ferments.
And please go to and follow our Instagram for the pod.
Yes,
It is
the hardcore.
the.hardcore.
Yes.
And
We're going to be coming up with some new
We are.
solutions to also reach a larger audience with
Mhm.
a couple different things. But we find us at YouTube as well.
Yes.
We are going to maybe pretend we've got some things that we're working on, but
if you go over to the.hardcore Instagram account, the link always has the link to the newest uploaded episode of
Yes.
Live Lunches,
which comes out on the
YouTube.
Wednesdays.
Yes.
So you will be able to see this on YouTube on Wednesdays.
And we do have a structure in place for expansion. Know that. We are two ladies doing this by ourselves. We don't have any money to do this. We're not getting paid to do this. We are not being influenced to do this. We do this because we love each other. We love our friends, and we love this industry.
It's such a good industry. It just makes me happy to exist with all these wonderful people, and that just warms my heart, you know?
Yeah.
Just warms my heart to be a part of something like this. But that's just me. That's just us.
That's just us.
That's just us. It's just us. We have a great time all the time. So true.
It's very true.
It's true. Okay, so find us at YouTube, find us on our Instagrams, and we will see you in a couple weeks to chat some more.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day, my friends. I'm gonna stand up.
Yeah, she's going to stand up and get her legs going. Bye, everyone. We love you very much.
Bye.